Over the years, I've worked with many communities around the world that have been traumatized in some way or marginalized, displaced, dispossessed. What we sometimes forget is that we have refugees and asylees living in our midst, among us.
My name is Sergey, and I'm originally from Kazakhstan.
My name is Niurka Melendez. I'm here because I fled my country, Venezuela, facing a really bad and worse humanitarian crisis.
I arrived from Russia. I was beaten in my country and I left here, grabbed my son and left.
Night Watch is a floating media installation that features silent video portraits of 12 individuals who live in the New York City area, whose lives have been saved by our country by having been granted political asylum in very recent years. The large majority of them are from the LGBTQI community.
More Art is a non-profit organization, and we commission and produce public art projects across New York City that address social and political issues. We have started working with Shimon Attie on Night Watch about a year and a half ago. This project was incredibly challenging. The whole technology of having a very large LED screen on the barge, it was really very complex, but we work with a lot of incredible people and learn and becoming experts of the New York City waterways.
The artwork is going to be in the waterways around New York City for 8 consecutive nights. It will be a 20-foot wide LED screen mounted on a barge, which is towed by a tugboat, and it will move very slowly, like 5 miles an hour, very close to the shoreline. Why a water installation? I've done water projects before, dealing with issues related to refugees and asylum seekers, immigrants. Water is the medium, typically, for escape, rescue, safe passage, fleeing for one's life.
Having independent thoughts is a risk. Being target for your own people was the worst thing that I ever faced in my life. Being afraid of my people, being afraid of my own friends because of my thoughts.
When I was in Almaty, Kazakhstan, I decided to cover the situation with LGBTQ people. Then I got threats and emails and several really traumatic experiences that I'm not comfortable to talk still.
I was a witness of a crime into Russian Immigration Social Service. I said, okay guys, I will do whatever you want. And I took my son, jumped to the car and left.
With all of these projects, including Night Watch, it takes several months to locate the potential participants, establish relationships, establish trust. When people come up to a camera lens, they either want to smile, they want to reveal a certain emotion. And what I suggested to the participants was, let's do it a little different. Because the public thinks they know how you feel. Oh, you're an asylum seeker, you must have had a very hard life, or oh, I feel sympathy for you. And I said to the participants, when you approach the camera, I don't want you to think about anything particularly positive or happy, or anything particularly negative or sad. Be kind of in the middle, be neutral, like you're playing a game of poker. You have the right to have your own interiority. I chose deliberately to film the subjects in a lighting that's a bit like old master painting lighting or Caravaggio-esque. they would come over to where the monitor was afterwards and look at some rushes. And no, they loved it because they looked like they were in old master paintings. And I mean, we got them to look really beautiful.
I'm motivated to be a part of this was putting faces where usually numbers are.
My hope is for the piece to allow for the public to experience a subject matter that we're already familiar with, but entirely new ways. That's the potential of art. It's not about transmitting information, it's about creating the possibility for new experiences.
One of those rare moments when political art and just its stunning aesthetics have come together in a way that is so powerful, and I'm thrilled for Shimon and I'm thrilled for the audience that'll get to see this work.
Being reminded of these people's journeys and what they represent and what they've gone through, I think is so hopefully empathy, hopefully an understanding of what somebody else is going through.
This is a time, I think, where we need to all come together. We're all human beings at the end of the day.